Alright everybody, it's Wade with 365 Thermal again, and today I'm going to be doing a full review on the Pulsar Telos LRF XQ35 Thermal Monocular. If you're familiar with Pulsar, this is one of their most popular series for quite a while now, and this is a great optic for a lot of people. Check it out. So here we are with the Pulsar Telos LRF XQ35 thermal monocular. Of course, LRF, it's got the laser rangefinder right here. XQ, for those of you that are not familiar with the way that Pulsar does their ratings for the resolutions, XQ is going to be the 384, and the 35 is going to be the 35mm objective lens there, okay? So, just a quick rundown with the name there. This is Telos, one of 8, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. One of 8 different monoculars that they have in the Telos series. They also have the Oryx and the Axion series thermal monoculars. So, very, very popular. Most people that are familiar with Pulsar know about the Telos and frequently use them. These are going to be the big ones. They've got a whole lot of tech in here. Very, very popular. And they've got, like I said, 8 different models. So, if you can dream it up, it's pretty much going to be on there for, you know, one of these ones that you're going to have. You've got ones with LRF and ones without LRF. So, that being said, I'm just going to go ahead, and while I've got it up here, we're going to go over what the functions are and the dynamics and specifications of this thermal monocular, alright? So, of course, right here, we have the lens cover. Underneath that, we've got the 35mm objective lens. Right here, this very front ring is going to be your front diopter focus. The one right behind it, see if I can get that to where you guys can read it, that is going to be how you zoom this monocular, okay? So that's something that I both like and dislike. Just a personal preference. I do like that you zoom it with this right here. Just this little ring right here. This one actually has a, I guess, a notch on it, or if you will, or a knot, where you can feel where the actual thing is on there. You can actually read it through the monocular, of course, as you're zooming it up. But it does go in 0.1x increments. That's what I like best about it. So you're not jumping and breaking your resolution in half whenever you're zooming this thing, alright? So that's a great, great, great feature that I like about these Telos monoculars, okay? But that's going to take you from 3x, which is when it's all the way down here at 1, on up to 4x, which is actually 12x, okay? And you do all that zoom literally just by turning this ring, and you can go back and forth, see, you know, if you find a nice point of magnification, I guess, if you will, where you like it and you feel that that's comfortable for what you're looking at and everything, you just put it there and you can watch it, you know, follow it all the way in or all the way out, however you like. Great feature, great function. Next is going to be the laser rangefinder right here. Obviously a built-in LRF. It is a 1000-meter LRF, and that is rated for +1, -1 meters of accuracy. So that's awesome. Then we've got the power button right here, self-explanatory. The up button, however, is both your up and it's going to be your video and picture. You press and hold that, it'll pause your video. Press and hold again, it'll close out of it. Press and hold without being on a video, and you can switch to picture mode, and then same to go back to the video mode. Alright, the button in the middle is going to be your menu. It's got your, I guess, your subcategory menu, and then press and hold for your main menu and go through there. And then the very back button here is going to be your down button, but it is also for, sorry, it's also going to be for your LRF. And that's going to be how you adjust your LRF to ping it and hit it. There you go. That one right there. And then on the rear of this, of course, you've got your rear eye diopter focus, just to adjust the screen to your eye, get a better image quality. The little half eye cup here, you can rotate it around left or right, doesn't matter. And then your nice little hand strap, sorry, wrist strap, if you will. And then right down here behind your wrist strap, below it, you can also rotate your wrist strap over left or right side, I should have said. And right there is going to be your USB-C port right underneath there. So that's pretty much it, aside from the fact that I did leave out the battery. So this does have its own proprietary battery. It is going to be a LPS LPS7i. My apologies. That's the battery pack, and that just pops right in here, and you just push until you hear click. There you go, and it's back in there. And that is the full rundown of the Monocular. So from here, guys, I'm just going to go ahead and read some specs off for you. I always read it off so I don't miss anything. It's hard to remember all this stuff when you got so many. So here we are. Specifications for the Telos LRF XQ35 thermal monocular. It is going to be a 384 by 288 thermal imaging sensor, and that is going to be a 7 micron sensor in this monocular. It also has a sensor NETD of sub 25 millikelvin. The display type is a AMOLED 1000 or a 1024, however you want to say it. 1024 by 768. That's going to be your display screen right in here. It does have built-in audio and video recording with a built-in memory of 64 gigabytes. Excuse me. It does have Bluetooth magnification going from 3x to 12x. Like I showed you guys before, the little ring right here, you can move it from 3 to 12. It is not jump and steps like many of them that just have the buttons. Again, you can control it completely with 0.1x zoom on that right there. Objective lens, 35 millimeter. I've already said that. Detection range, they're saying is 1,300 meters. Built-in laser rangefinder rated up to 1,000 meters in measurement. It is compatible with the Stream Vision app for Pulsar. It uses the battery LPS7i battery pack. You can use an external power supply and USB-C port through the one that I showed you there. It is rated for a negative 25 to plus 30 Celsius temperature, and it does have the IPX7 water protection rating as well. And that is the full rundown of the specs of this. So again, with this monocular, it is very, very ambidextrous. Like I said, you can switch this over, left, right, doesn't really matter. All the buttons are on top. That's really nice for a lot of people. This cap you can also switch off and take it off and switch it to the opposite side. So everything on this can be used for somebody who's left-handed, right-handed. It does not matter. Majority of monoculars are like that, but not all of them are. And I like the ones that are for obvious reasons, because it makes it nice for everybody. That being said, I also do really like the zoom function on this. I don't like necessarily that it takes two hands. However, the 0.1 increment zoom is probably my favorite of all. It doesn't matter if it's on a scope, if it's on a monocular, if it's on binoculars. The 0.1 zoom, I think, makes a huge difference, because sometimes you just need a little bit more. And it's not quite so much that you're willing to sacrifice half of your resolution to hit that zoom button on many of them. Whereas on something like this, you might go from like a 3x to a 4x, right? Think about that being in a scope. A difference between a 2x base mag to a 4x base mag, or a 2 to a 3, is a significant difference. That's going to make a big difference in your monoculars too, guys. So think about that, all right? This starting off at a 3x, obviously it's not going to be for everybody. But if you're somebody that shoots mid to long range frequently, or you're hunting, big open areas, this is going to be an awesome monocular with the laser rangefinder. It's going to be a great option for you. Very affordable, priced accordingly, and I think it's just overall a really good monocular, guys. I don't have a whole lot else to say about it. That's probably my favorite functions on this monocular. If you're interested at all in this or any other night vision, thermal optics, tripods, hunting lights, game calls, please do me a favor, visit 365thermal.shop. I also have a hot deals page on there. That's going to be everything that's on sale currently. I always have something in the hot deals section, so please check it out. Also, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss other reviews and hunting tips. It's not just a gear review page here, guys. I do give out actual good hunting information, hunting tips, gear tips as well. It's not just reviews. So subscribe, and of course you can follow 365 Thermal across all the different social platforms: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, you name it, I've got it. So thanks for watching, guys. Have a good day.